sick of winning yet? How's it going, everyone? Whiskey and I taking our walk, and just gonna share some thoughts about this, a couple of Trump's picks. I realize I need to maybe break things into separate issues or whatever, so I can maybe make shorter but more videos and stop getting everything all confused and intertwined. But we're going to talk today anyways about, there's a couple of, all right, Trump won and we're already winning so much we can't stand it, right? Or maybe you think so, maybe you believe so. I do a better job than cops. Anyways, and he isn't even president yet, right? And now we got all these promises of smooth transitions, and everybody's gonna work together, everything's gonna be great, right? I mean, if you believe that, I'm having a hard time with it personally. And I could be wrong. Maybe it's all about nothing. But I mean, we've put up with the left for so long and their crazy stuff. And now I believe we're about to find out just how crazy it is with the right also. Okay, from one extreme to the next is what we got going on. And I continuously tell people, my opinion is that they're all the damn same, Republicans and Democrats. And Trump is fooling us all. You can choose to believe that or not, but he's putting the very rich into positions, and people that have constantly put him down and his movement. It was all for show. This is what I keep saying. It's always all for show around here. And that's just a fact, okay? But let's consider now, he put Marco Rubio, he's putting him somewhere. Marco Rubio's definitely part of the deep state, right? Whatever they were calling it, the Republicans that were, it's part of the swamp, right? And several other people. Now, Tulsi Gabbard, gun grabber, right? He's putting these people in with policies that you think he's standing against, right? But they're not. They are for these policies. And it will continue as long as we allow it. And this is what happened. This is what I believe is going on. And like I said, you can share your thoughts in the comments. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I'm not here to act like I know it all or fight about all of it, but open for discussion by all means. Now, I'm gonna agree that some of his picks that he's announced seem to be good choices. Apparently, when people steal from other people, they come over here to these woods and destroy everything and leave it. Found a safe one day, and that's gone now. I went back to look, but it wasn't nothing valuable in it. But somebody cracked it open and must have seen nothing valuable in it and left it sit. Anyways, okay, so some of his picks are good picks, right? And I'm not trying to offend anyone, whether you're from the left or the right. I'm just calling things how I see them. It don't mean we can't still be on good terms and stuff like that. And on that note, because, I follow a lot of people who are very smart. They're all good people and stuff, but any ones I shout out to, got their heads on right and all that. But sometimes we don't agree politically. It ain't like we fight about it or anything, but there's some things I don't agree with, especially on politics. I don't trust any of them. None of them, right? I just don't. You're a politician, you're an enemy of the people. That's what's been proven so far. Is Trump gonna prove to us that it's different? We'll see, okay? It's still open on that one, right? But I'm not trusting it, okay? We gave him a chance once before, and as far as I'm concerned, he came up with excuses not to lock her up. You know, that should have sealed your fate right there. She is an enemy of this country and should be rotting in jail. Not just her either. Okay, you wanted to protect Daddy Bush. Now he's dead. You didn't want to out him on the JFK files. That's a problem, right? But you want to pretend you're here for the people. It ain't. You're here for your wallet and your rich friends. Okay, and that's the truth. I'm not saying he hates us little people. He wants to try to do what's best for us. I believe that. I believe he's got that in his heart. But at the end of the day, he is in the billionaire club, and he will not step on their toes. I guarantee it. He will not seal his fate out of that. That's just a fact. And he won't do things that's going to cause his daughters, stuff like that, problems, okay? Son-in-law Jared Kushner, that he brags up about all the time, owns 666 Fifth Avenue, is it whatever it is, right? He bought that building on purpose, right? But okay, so I have a little bit of concern with this whole Elon Musk thing, right? Doge. So what a child, right? This Doge is what he's been talking about all over X and everything else, and it had nothing to do with government stuff. Now all of a sudden he comes into government. He's getting appointed to, what is it? The Department of Governmental Expense or whatever, right? Doge. I don't remember what, Department of Governmental Expenses or something like that. And they're to streamline it all, bring the get rid of unnecessary expenses, stuff like that, right? And they're bragging him up. Well, he's done this with all these companies, Elon Musk, right? Yeah, all government companies, all government money, our money. This is what he done. Okay, if you want to get rid of unnecessarily government spending, first of all, Elon Musk, that means you're going to have to shut down SpaceX, right? It's a waste of money, a waste of our money. And we sit here and brag these people up and act like they're gods or something, okay? They're wasting billions of dollars on dreams that are never going to take place. We're never going to Mars. The only time we're going to end up in Mars is when they're able to fake it, just like the moon. Okay, we can't even get back to the moon right now. Okay, we never was to the moon. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and Trump wants to appoint this shit. It's all nonsense. When are we going to see it? But people, those who were sick of all the shit that's been going on, understandably, then rush to give Trump all of their support, right? And now everything Trump does is golden in their eyes, right? He said something one time where he could shoot somebody in the middle of Manhattan or whatever it was, right? And nobody would say a word. That's probably the damn truth, because the right is just as brainwashed as the left. Okay, our views are a little bit different. They're opposite views, but they're just as extreme with each other. Okay, now we're going to start accepting, like it or not, we're going to start accepting a lot of these things that he's promising us is going to cause laws to be put into place, which are going to negatively impact all of us Americans. And I just, Elon Musk, all of his riches came from us all along, okay? Then he took all this and he took over, called it SpaceX, but really it's NASA, right? And several other things he's doing, building tunnels underground in California, Tesla cars. And you think Trump's gonna rule to get rid of the electric cars? It ain't happening when Elon Musk's big money pit is Tesla, right? Then SpaceX. So if you want to get rid of unnecessarily government spending. First of all, you got to get rid of the guy you just appointed to it. Okay, he's one of the biggest wasters of our tax dollars there is, like it or not. SpaceX gives nothing back for us. Anything Elon Musk is involved in, AI, all of this shit that's going to enslave us. And we sit there and say, oh, he's one of the good guys because of the stupid shit he says all the time. No, he's not. He's worried about person number one. All the rich always are. Okay, Elon Musk is doing what's good for Elon Musk. I guarantee that. Any of these people. Donald Trump's doing what's good for Donald Trump. People don't want to see that, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone. But you need to consider this. These are the appointees already. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't like what I see going on already. It's an uneasy feeling, and everything's going too simple right now. Everything's, it's just gone too easy, right? This whole election thing. Now they're like, oh, we're going to promise a smooth transition and all this. There's nothing but fighting. The last 8 years at least, that's all we've been bombarded with, all this sickening, nasty politics bullshit, right? Arguing, fighting, promising civil war, all this shit, right? And you think that this means only two things. The way it's going so easily, so smoothly, it's either one of two things. Something's very serious is going to pop off before January, or we've been played all along. You can't tell me that all of a sudden Joe Biden is in good mental spirits and not having half, he's there a whole lot more mentally now than the whole time he was claiming. And I can show you a clip where he says, well, if I have to, I'll fake an illness or whatever, right?
Like I told Barack, if I reach something where there's a fundamental disagreement we have based on a moral principle, I'll develop some disease and say I have to resign.
We've been played all along, guarantee it. Anyways, otherwise, I don't got too much more to say. Just wanted to chime in on that. Watch out. You're not ready for what's coming. None of us are. Guarantee it. Now we're being fooled. We're being settled down. When they claim peace and safety, then you shall see sudden destruction with no warning. It's biblical. And it is. It's biblical. We've been warned. When everyone claims peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction come. And we're about to see that. And I'll just make one more point. When it comes to Elon Musk, right? Everybody's so gung-ho about supporting him, giving him their support and acting like he's, and that is what he's one of the biggest welfare recipients, right? If you put it into perspective, okay, you consider me what I got going on here, and you got so many people so concerned about what I'm doing, right? And so, did you find a job yet? Where are you working at? All this and that, all the time, right? Why is it your concern? Your taxes aren't supporting me. Not one penny of your money is supporting me. Of anyone, right? And that's just a fact. Meanwhile, you sit here and gush over this fucking Elon Musk, who your money is supporting him. He's filthy rich, and it's all because of us, right? I have a little bit of an issue like that. If we got that kind of money to waste, why ain't some being thrown my way? Why ain't some being thrown your way, right? There's no reason we should have poor in this country with all the money we waste on what? Space exploration? Electric cars? And now, how much are they going to waste on this government spending thing? Doge? Doge is some name that some little boy named Elon Musk always had this Doge, okay? he's named all this shit Doge. And now we're going to allow him to fucking create a new department within the government. It's just silliness. It's just ridiculous. And I don't know how the people can't see it, okay? I'm not trying to make it all doom and gloom with Trump. I'm certainly not with the people on the left that, I didn't vote. That's how it is, because I don't trust any of them. I'm sick. I've been doing this long enough in my life that, you know what? I don't vote for people to rule over me. I rule over myself. That's where that's at. But I mean, it's just a fact that we need to start considering, and we're not. We've been so upset with the ignorance and ridiculous shit coming from the left that we will accept the first person that comes along and pretends that he's against that. And he's not. Trump's been these people's friends all along until it's time to run for president, right? And I mean, his last, half our economy problems are because of him. And people don't want to see that. The bailout, the Paycheck Protection bailout, the $6 trillion package he signed, we're the ones paying for that. Our grandchildren are going to continue to be paying for that. Slaves to this system. That's how it is. I'm just trying to give you an open-minded perspective on it. I'm certainly not from the left. And I'm not on either side. That's how that is. Okay. But anyways, we appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That's all we got for right now. So let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See ya.